Hello everybody and welcome to a new episode of Cooking with Dad and Me. For the next 12 episodes we've decided to focus primarily on gluten-free food. So for today's episodes we're going to be making gluten-free
coconut almond bars.
That's right. Now before we make our coconut almond bars, feel free to go in the video description below, look at the recipe write-up as well as all the ingredients needed. But to get started, what you're going to need is a mixing bowl. You're going to need your almonds, your coconut, your honey, and your almond butter. Now the first step in making the coconut almond bars is going to be to pour our almonds into the bowl. Then add our coconut. And give that a quick little mix through just to get it slightly blended up. And then our next step is going to be to pour in the honey. And then pour in your almond butter. And then lastly, stir it all together until everything is nice and moist. Okay, so the next step is going to be to put parchment paper on your squared pan, then take all of your mixture and put it right in the middle. Then what you're going to do is start to flatten it and work it into a squared shape. Okay, and once you have your square shape, the next part is to take a second piece of parchment paper and place it over the top and start to push it down to condense it and shrink it in size. Go ahead, Leonna. Alright, and once you've flattened it out, feel free to remove the top layer of parchment paper. And now you can see we have a much thinner, more condensed version. And then lastly, just retouch up some of the edges to make sure it stays nice and squared. Alright, so now that we have our bars ready to go, the next step is going to be to
put it in the oven.
That's right, we're going to do that at 400 degrees for 20 minutes. So now that we're done baking our coconut almond bars, we've let it sit for about 20 minutes to cool off. So now what we're going to do, we're going to take it, flip it over and remove the paper from the bottom side. Go ahead, Leonna. And then the next step is going to be to cut it into its sectional bars. And then the final step is going to be to put them on your serving platter. And all that's left to do is
enjoy!
Alright, that is it for today. As always, if you liked this episode, feel free to hit the like button below, as well as leave any commentary, and most importantly, don't forget to
subscribe!
Boop!